Next up, at UFC 301, we have Elves Brener taking on Myktybek Orolbai. It's actually Myktybek Orolbai. And I know already that Elves Brener is almost everybody's favorite underdog. I've seen the chatter. I've seen the Discord. I've seen the comments. Everybody loves Elves Brener this week. And I can kind of understand it. The guy's got plenty of experience. He's 16-3 overall. He is on a nice little streak, 5-0 in his last 5. He is coming off 2 knockout wins in the UFC, but he's fighting Myktybek Orolbai, 12-1 in his career. And I did watch that loss. The loss is very important to watch. He is also 5-0 in his last 5, and he is coming off of a submission win in his UFC debut. I get the love for Elves. I get it. He's on back-to-back knockouts. He will trick you into thinking he's a striker because he does have such big, heavy power. But he's not. He's actually a very good grappler. He's got that loose striking style. He's basically just buying time, avoiding being hit so that he can go ahead, come forward, get you against the cage, work you to the ground. He will throw bombs in the pocket. He's athletic enough to mix in some kicks and some spinning techniques, and he wants to get it to the ground, and he can get it to the ground, and he could have some success on the ground. And all of that is wrapped in a dog package. He's a dog. This guy will stand there, fight a real fight, be a man about it, and make it ugly. So I get the love for Elves Brener, but I disagree with it. I think Myktybek Orolbai can be that guy. He's a fun grappler. He will strike for a little bit before fully committing to the wrestling. His striking is stiff, it is wide, and he can be hit, which is not good. But his wrestling and grappling pressure are non-stop. He has an insane amount of cardio. He's got plenty of power. He's got a very good chin. He can set a really good pace. And I mentioned I've seen his only loss. Go watch his only loss. It was a very competitive fight. He never stopped moving forward. He couldn't get the wrestling going. That's ultimately why he lost. But he didn't quit. He didn't fold. He didn't give up. He just continued to move forward and continued to try to work. He is coming off of that win over Uros Mendik, where he had 7 takedowns in the eventual submission. Uros Mendik cracked him. But he, in my opinion, never had him in very real trouble.
I agree.
Okay, thank you. Because people, I said that in my quick picks. I was like, Uros didn't really have him in any trouble.
But he didn't even act like it fucking phased him at all.
People were like, what are you talking about? Uros, it's like, he
landed knockout shots that did not really hurt him. But those were knockout shots. I mean.
Yeah, look at it. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. You could just, there's some people you see and you're just like, that guy can take a punch. Myktybek Orolbai is, yeah, you
know better than anyone that I can take a punch.
Immediately.
Nice thumbs up. See, you can take a punch. Nice.
Oh man, I didn't even do that on purpose. Anyway, Myktybek Orolbai can take a punch. We saw that. So now we have a guy who can take a punch, who is a nasty wrestler. I think he gets it done. I mean, the odds reflect that. So this isn't like a hot take, but according to the comment section, this is a hot take because people are all over Elves Brener. They love him in this matchup, just dismissing Myktybek, dismissing the wrestling and all of that. I think Myktybek wins this fight. I would prefer that the people saying Elves wins, I prefer they bet the shit out of him so that the line would tighten a bit. But I do like Myktybek to win this fight. What do you think, Jakey boy?
I don't really, when I broke down this fight, I mean, you kind of know what's going to happen, right? Orolbai is going to get the takedowns. I believe he's going to get the takedowns when he wants them in the first round. He's probably going to control the entire first round. I don't think he's going to find a finish on a guy like Elves Brener, but I think it gets to the second round, and then that's when the fun begins. I really believe this fight really starts in the second round, and I believe it's going to be throw out the fucking X's and O's, throw out the technique, throw out this and that. I think that this is going to turn into a complete fucking dogfight from the second to the third rounds. Orolbai's going to win the first, and then the next two are going to be up for grabs because this dude Brener is a fucking dog, man. You saw that against Garam, the comeback, the shots, the absolute fucking destroyer of worlds late in fights. And I think that he is going to make this dude Orolbai work harder than he's ever had to work before. And then we're really going to see if he is going to be the real deal with his cardio. I know Brenner's going to be there in front of the home fans from bell to fucking bell. I question that with Orolbai. I think Brenner's going to make him work harder than he's ever had to work. And I think he can win rounds and win minutes doing it. He's the more dangerous fighter of the two. And I think that Brenner's going to pull this off. So I think that, I think the first round, you're going to be like, oh, I can't believe, could you imagine betting Elves Brener. Look at these. He controlled 4 minutes. He controlled 4 minutes. Could you imagine? We're going to be sitting there going to be like, oh, nice Brener bet. Nice Brener bet. And then in the second round, halfway through, you're going to be like, it's fine. He won the first. I mean, Brenner's going to gas. And then the third round, you're going to be sitting there real fucking quiet, Angelo, because Orolbai is getting fucking beat in a decision, and Elves Brener's going to win this fight.
Yeah, I don't see that, man. I bet you. I only have $30. I only have $30 in Bet Openly. I
haven't even checked. You said you have how much?
30. Would you like to send me some?
I have $1,156.26.
I think 800 of it is mine, because I was eating good for a while there, and then
this might
wasn't one of them.
Eventually, this is going to just buy your ticket.
The problem is, didn't I do a few like $300, $400? Didn't I do a $500 one? Like I did a couple of big ones that just
last week was 300 for you. It was 200 for me on Onama and 300 for you on JSP.
What a fucking loser JSP is. An absolute loser. What a loser. Hey, nice control skills, you clown shoe. Anyway, Jacob and I are split here. I do think Myktybek is going to be worth that $9,000 in DraftKings, because DraftKings loves wrestlers. DraftKings loves grapplers. The dude took down Uros Medic 7 times, and that fight didn't go to a decision. If Elves Brener is this dog and this fight goes to a decision, he might get taken down 12 times. And that will score insanely well. I like Myktybek to win. I like Myktybek at $9,000. And he's not in the safety parlay, but I do have a bet on him. I don't trust him, but I do think he wins. I do have a bet on him. Do you like Elves Brener at $7,200?
I don't know if he's going to score a lot, but I think he's going to do enough to win the second and third rounds, which is mostly just going to be defending the takedowns and then winning some striking, right? And then Orolbai's going to be back on his hips and then defend the takedowns and then a little bit more striking. So I don't think there's a lot of scoring there, because I don't think he's going to finish a guy like Orolbai unless it's just a weird, wild submission. So I wouldn't put him in.
Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty dominant one side here. But if you do want to check out that parlay that I have with Orolbai in it, go to WeWantPicks.com, click Become a Member. It's only $10 a month. You'll not only get that, you get all of Jacob's bets, Artem's bets, the 3 guys at Running Mounts, as well as the 2 betting systems and the artificial intelligence picks, and then everything else that we offer as far as the tools and the DFS content is concerned. WeWantPicks.com, click Become a Member. It is only $10 for an entire month. Before you go, let me give you $50. Anybody who goes to WeWantPicks.com/bets and signs up with any one of our affiliate partners gets $50 as a thank you. Use the link, sign up, make a deposit. We send you $50 as a thank you.